Force be with you.
Before the video starts, I just want you guys to know there's going to be a lot of cuts, not a lot, but they probably won't be noticeable. I tried. I did this unscripted. I probably should have scripted it because I know I get tongue-tied and can't really speak. But honestly, hope you enjoy. Without further ado, let's get started with what I have up top. So we have the First Order TIE Fighter that I repainted to be the Imperial TIE Fighter. You can see I messed up some spots right there, but I figured it'd look fine, just look like scorch marks from the space battle. We do have an Imperial TIE pilot in there. Only put one in there even though there's 2 seats because, you know, the Empire only had a 1-seater TIE fighter. And then we have Luke and his land speeder with a custom little dial platform that I made out of insulation and sand, some pebbles, and glue. It was pretty easy. Slap that together. They're not all glued down, so you can see there's some sand pieces. Some pieces fell on the floor and whatnot, but oh well, that's what a vacuum's for. Then we have Rey with her speeder bike. Nothing too fancy. Not a fan of Disney, so we'll leave that there. Then we have the Target exclusive Hoth, Han, and Leia. Prototype Boba Fett with the droids Boba Fett still in the package because I don't plan on opening that. Then we have the Snow Speeder with Luke and Dak. Pablo with his speeder bike. Then Enfys Nest with hers. Can't wait to get Wicket. I might need to get another Heroes of Endor unless they make him in a separate pack, which was rumored. Now let's move down here. So I have them in order from, you know, episode 1, episode 2, Clone Wars, episode 3, and so forth. So to start it all off, we have a Jedi from the High Republic. I don't really pay attention to the High Republic, but I thought he looked cool, so I picked up an extra Cantina band member, and I had an extra Mace Windu body, and I threw him together. Then there's comic book Darth Maul. Jar Jar Binks. I sadly was one of the saps to pay full price for Jar Jar, but oh well. Black Series is Black Series. We have, I believe, the 50th Qui-Gon Jinn, Archive Darth Maul, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Vintage Collection Anakin. I'm using the Land Speeder Luke hexagon stands, by the way. Those are just honestly the best way to display figures, in my opinion. Then we have Mace Windu, the Black Series Battle Droid, Kit Fisto, Obi-Wan, Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan, Attack of the Clones Black Series Anakin, Black Series Padme, and the short, snubby Black Series R2-D2. Moving on back up, there is the Clone Captain, Phase 1 custom weathered clone that I did, Clone Commander, Jango Fett, Count Dooku. We have the Walgreens exclusive Clone Lieutenant. Then behind him, there is the Gaming Greats Battle Droid, Plo Koon, the Clone Sergeant, the Phase 1 clone, the Shiny, and then the Attack of the Clones SH Figure Arts Obi-Wan and Anakin. I honestly couldn't decide which ones I wanted to display on my shelf, but these two, honestly, the head sculpts, I think they're amazing. The Obi-Wan, it's questionable, not liking the little side glance he gives, but I have them both in display as this is the end of Attack of the Clones when they're about to fight Dooku. Then these are the beginning of the movie. Moving on back up, we have General Grievous, the 2003 Clone Wars. Then we have the knockoff Fordo. We have the ARC Trooper from the 2003 Clone Wars. We have Sev, Boss. I can't wait to get the others, honestly. I know I have I forgot the green one's name, but I have him on pre-order at GameStop. He should be coming any day now. Then we have a custom Clone Wars Anakin with a black wash. I did a brown glove on him, and I darkened up the armor. Then we have Commander Obi-Wan, Mace Windu from the 2003 Clone Wars, and then Asajj Ventress with a custom, I think the Mace's battalion was the 187th, I'm not too sure. I know I have the actual one that released the Walgreens exclusive. I've had that for a while, but this is just a custom one I did, more or less like his captain, or the Captain Rex of that battalion. Then we have a custom Jedi I did using Marvel Legends Elektra, and then some clone parts, some spare clone parts. Nothing too special about her, just use some cloth, some brown paint, and some spare clone parts. We have a Mandalorian, or a Mandalorian Super Commando, or a Sing, Cad Bane. And then we have Echo, custom Phase 1 Captain Rex. Took me a minute to make that, but I absolutely love it. I'm using the plastic, what are they called? Kamaras or whatever, from an extra Echo. Then we have a custom Fives with an unpainted helmet because I'm waiting for decals from, what is it, GI Troopers. We have Clone Wars Anakin. I painted his glove brown just to match that appearance in the show. Clone Wars Obi-Wan. And we have Hawk. And back up top, we have a custom Mandalorian / Mandalorian Super Commando Obi-Wan I made. We have a weathered Jet Trooper from Battlefront 2, the Gaming Greats. Then honestly, this is just absolutely one of my favorites. This is a custom Clone Wars mole. I seen Robo from Fwoosh do this, so I decided to try it. I took an extra apprentice mole and the hero mashers. So I just cut the hero mashers off, slapped Black Series on there, cut it at the torso, and it's honestly amazing. I absolutely love it. And we have Clone Wars Ahsoka. We have the Ahsoka 332nd Trooper, Bo-Katan, the Mandalorian Loyalist, Commander Wolf, Captain Rix. We have the Archive Yoda, Black Series Anakin, the Archive. I painted the glove black because honestly, it's a darker brown, but the Black Series glove itself, I just didn't like it, so I painted that one black. We have Commander Fox, a Phase 2 shiny clone trooper from the Amazon 4-pack, the other Mace Windu trooper I was talking about before. We have the SH Figure Arts Mean Muggin' Mace Windu. I prefer this one over the Black Series, but I needed one kind of just over there for Attack of the Clones and the Phantom Menace, so I decided to just have them both on the display. Then we have Archive Obi-Wan. I honestly I hate the face. The head is so small compared to the body. If I could buy an extra Clone Wars Obi-Wan and Dremel out the neck, I'd throw that neck and head on this figure. Going up, we have a custom trooper I made. I honestly don't remember that battalion either. Having a brain fart here, but I took an extra 501st Archive and took some nail polish remover, scrubbed the blue off, and kind of did that from the Order 66 pack from Entertainment Earth. Then we have a Coruscant Guard trooper here. Took the pauldron off. I didn't really want to display him with that. And we have General Grievous. I have the model kit on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, so I'm honestly just waiting for that to come in so I can throw that in the fodder drawer. We have Commander Cody, flanked by Bly, Then we have a 501st Trooper, Commander Gree, another 501st, and then Darth Vader. We have another Archive Anakin, but with the Sith head, and I have him more or less displayed as the Anakin that marched the temple with, flanked by the 501st. Moving on back up top, we have a Camino Trooper. We have Crosshair, Wrecker, the God, I don't even remember their names. They're not even clone troopers, but they're in clone armor, whatever those guys are. Then we have Echo, Tech. We have Rex, Hunter, and Omega with Imperial Crosshair. Then there's two more of those Shadow Squadron clones, I believe they're called, with Rampart above them. Another Coruscant Guard. Then I don't remember the name of these two right here, but I know that's the Stormtrooper policing force on Corellia. We have Mud Trooper Han. Then we have Kira. I wish we got the Kira from the end of Solo. That would have worked out so much better than this one. We have another Mud Trooper, Tobias Beckett. Sev? No, what's her name? I can't remember her name either. Val? Yeah, Val. That's her name. With Dryden Voss, Rio, and then a custom weathered Jump Trooper from the Gaming Grades line. Moving on down to the bottom shelf, there is the rest of the Solo crew. Solo Chewbacca, Lando, Han Solo, L3, and then we're moving on into the Kenobi territory. So here's Tibbet on station, Obi-Wan, Tika, a custom 501st / Vader's Fist Stormtrooper. I know these aren't canon. I have another shelf for my Legend figures, but that color scheme, I don't know. It should be canon. I think it's kind of cool for at least the opening years of the Empire. Up top, we have Fifth Brother, the Night Brother from Fallen Order, Kenobi Vader, Reva. Nothing else can be said about that character. We have Wandering Jedi Obi-Wan. And then we have a custom season finale Darth Vader from Kenobi. I took an extra one of those blue line. I think they were the blue line Vaders. And then I just, slit a hole in the max. I need to put some orange or red or something around the mask to look like it was just slashed with the saber. But other than that, I'm happy with how it is for now. I'll probably get the photoreal one that's in the 40th for Return of the Jedi, but this is good for now. Back up top, Black Chrysanthemum with an extra gun from another Chewbacca I had from the Solo movies. You got his crossbow on his back. I can't wait for the Book of Boba Fett one. Honestly, like this one was disappointing, but there was no way we weren't gonna get a actual Book of Boba Fett Chrysanthemum. Then we have the Fallen Order Scout Trooper, the Fallen Order Purge Trooper, Fallen Order Flame Trooper, and then I took an extra Fifth Brother, and then I took the orange Gaming Greats Cal Kestis and I made the Inquisitor Cal Kestis. Easy kit bash, just a simple head swap, but I wanted to do a neck swap as well. I still need to go down there and paint black around the bottom of the neck because I didn't like the Fifth Brother's neck, but oh well. Second Sister, regular Cal Kestis. Then we're getting into Rebels. So there is Zeb, Chopper with Ezra's helmet, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Hera, Sabine, Ahsoka, Ezra, and Kanan with the holocron from the gaming greats, Cal Kestis. I wish we got later looks for the Rebels crew. I'd honestly love to see a season 3 Ezra with the green saber. Just, you know how he went through the hallway and was just tearing down stormtroopers. And also a blind Kanan, but, you know, this is good enough for now. Then we have Hondo Ohnaka here with his droid. You could either put Hondo with the Clone Wars or Rebels, but I figured you might as well just throw him with the Rebels crew. Then we have a Shore Trooper, Death Trooper, Director Krennic. I believe it's the Death Trooper squad leader, Hover Tank Pilot, Jedi Patrol Trooper, and we have K2SO, Kasnian Ender, Jyn Erso, Chirrut, Baz, and Bodhi. I think his name is, I don't even remember his name. I just seen a Rogue One box on clearance and I picked it up, honestly. We have the interrogation droid, Sand Trooper, Tarkin, the quote-unquote upgrade photoreal Luke, Archive Leia, Cantina Band. Then we have a Jawa with the Shrimpy Black Series R5. Moving back up, we have 2 Tusken Raiders, Panda Baba, Greedo, and Dr. Evazan. We have a TIE Pilot with the Imperial droid from that 4-pack, a Death Squad Commando with a fodder tech head, the original Han Solo. Then we have Chewbacca. Then we have an Imperial officer. I can't remember his name, but it's the one from The Empire Strikes Back. I took his armor and I threw that on the Grand Admiral Thrawn in the Rebel side. Then we have a custom, well, it's not really a custom, but it's a Death Star Escape Luke with a head swap with the Yavin ceremony. We have Stormtrooper Han, Darth Vader and Obi-Wan with their final match. We have X-Wing Luke, Wedge Antilles with Wedge's droid. Then we have the Yavin ceremony Leia with Yavin ceremony Luke and the 50th upgrade Han photo reel. And angling it back towards this way, we have the Skywalker Strikes Luke, that new comic book Leia. She's just absolutely amazing. I bought 2 and I used 1 for a custom on my Legends display. We have Sergeant Krill, another great addition to the comic line. Then we have the Hoth Trooper. Here is Snow Speeder Luke with the X-Wing head. Then we have that Admiral I was just telling you about that was from The Empire Strikes Back. But this one is in his armor. We have the AT-AT pilot. Then we have our bounty hunters. We have Black Series IG-11 in the back, IG-88. Leia, Bosk, Dengar, the whole crew. Carbonite Han, Boba, Forlom, and Zuckuss. We have Hoth Leia, Hoth Han, Dagobah Luke with Dagobah R2 in the front. Bespin Han with the finger. I have the San Diego Comic-Con the Black Series Han that came with the pointing finger, but I just took a heat gun and pointed out his finger. Stormtrooper, the Mandalorian Stormtrooper. We have Bespin Luke with The Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. Moving back down another shelf, we have a custom comic book Luke that I made using a Han Solo jacket and Yavin Ceremony body. I don't remember the name of the comic, but it's the one where Luke lost his lightsaber and he found the Senate guard's lightsaber, and he had that little duel with the Grand Inquisitor's spirit. And we're getting into Return of the Jedi. We have Return of the Jedi Boba. Great figure. Bib Fortuna. Skiff Guard Lando. Then we have a Gamorrean Guard, another outstanding figure. Then we have, gosh, what's his name? It's not 000. There's Dr. Aphra, 000, and then, oh gosh, I can't remember his name. But I do have him. I do need to get Aphra and 000. Then on back up, we have Admiral Akbar. Then Jedi Luke with the cloak and Walmart exclusive. Han Solo, the Endor one, I just took the jacket off and used it as the one from Jabba's palace. Bausch Leia, however you want to pronounce it. Then we have the heroes of Endor. We have Luke, Leia, and that's a Bespin Han with the jacket over it, with Chewbacca above them all. And we have Slave Leia, a custom Endor Rebel Trooper using a Hoth body and an Obi-Wan head with the hair removed. We have Ewok Village Leia. And then we have the 2 Imperial Royal Guards. The original Darth Vader, another one that I used, the one that I used to customize the Kenobi one, just another one of those. And we have a head swap Jedi Luke with a Yavin Ceremony head. Palpy on his throne, dangling his feet, kicking his feet, watching father-son fight. Then we have a custom Stormtrooper, just with, just sprat some brown on there, because there's no way Stormtroopers on Endor were just going to be clean white without any dirt or mud all over them. Inferno Squad Agent, Lando Calrissian General, another Ewok. I can't remember I think it's the Inferno Trooper. Then we have the Red Stormtrooper. I don't remember their name, or what they're actually called, but it's the Red Stormtrooper. Model Kit R2. Honestly, I can't wait for the new Black Series one. I hope it holds up to the model kit, because honestly, model kit's on top. Then we have C-3PO, the Archive. Another one of those Luke Skywalkers from the blue line with another Yavin head swap. And a custom belt from eBay. And we have Han and Leia snuggled up together because they're celebrating the end of the war after they blew up the Death Star. And we're moving into Mandalorian territory. So this is the Mandalorian from the first episode. Grief Karga. 2 Remnant Stormtroopers with the Client. I do have another Remnant Stormtrooper, but I didn't have enough room to display all 3, so I kind of just threw that in the extra drawer I have. And we have the Muddy Mando with the Egg and Grogu and Pram. Off-world Jawa. We have Queel. IG-11. Heavy Infantry Mando, or Paz Vizsla, whatever you prefer to call him. The Armorer, Boba Fett. Cobb Vanth. Then we have Snowy Mando with the little spiders or whatever they're called. The Bounty Hunter droid, oh gosh, I can't, Q9 or whatever his name was, I can't remember it. Then we have a New Republic security droid, a Mandalorian stormtrooper, the Flame Trooper, a Death Trooper, the Artillery Trooper, two Purge Troopers with Moff Gideon in the center. Then moving back down this way, we have Ahsoka front and center, with Cara Dune behind her, with a custom Kit Bash Boba Fett. I just took an extra Return of the Jedi Boba, dremeled out the gauntlets, threw that on one of the Wandering Bobas. Then I took the knee pad. Also, I took the rocket effect from the SH Figure Arts Mandalorian Boba Fett. Now, I have that Ahsoka and Mandalorian 2-pack on pre-order. I know it's not worth the buck, but I honestly just wanted the clean Season 3 Mando look, and I didn't want to wait as long as we were going to have to wait for the Book of Boba Fett Mando. Grogu and Pram. SH Figure Arts Boba Fett. Honestly, the visor's kind of big, and I know there's a lot of controversy between that and the Black Series, but I'll take the SH Figure Arts. And we have a custom Luke I made back when the season finale for Mandalorian came out, with a custom wired cloak off of eBay, and then I just took a Endor Luke and the torso off of a Walmart exclusive Luke. Fennec Shan, a Death Watch Mandalorian, Costco Reeves, Bo-Katan, the original Mando Grogu 2-pack. I just repainted it to be Season 2. Then the one I'm contemplating on getting rid of, or just storing it for now, but the Disney display. We have a custom Grandmaster Luke with Force Ghost Yoda from the Rise of Kylo Ren comic series. Kylo Ren from the Rise of Kylo comic series, when he had the all-black outfit after destroying Luke's temple. We have General Leia with Chewbacca and Han. We have Poe Dameron, a custom The Rise of Skywalker Lando Calrissian, and then Zuri Bliss. We have BB-8, a custom Rise of Skywalker Finn, the FN-218-7 Stormtrooper, well, Finn, but Stormtrooper Finn. We have Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, another Stormtrooper that is Emperor Palpy, just a custom one I made. We got a faller. Let's see if I can get this without it falling. We have Rey with a custom saber. We have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Maz with Dio and a Porg. A Knight of Ren. First Order TIE Pilot. Flame Trooper. Jet Trooper. Empress Palpatine, or Darkside Rey. Zuvio, and a Resistance Trooper. Now to the Legends display. Just spin on over here. We have Revan, Zalabar. We have Jedi Knight Revan, Mythos Obi-Wan, custom Survivor Mace Windu. Then we have comic book Luke from, I think it was Heir to the Empire. I'm not too sure, I forgot that, but honestly, Legends is the best thing you can do. I say get Audible and actually listen to the books. They're actually amazing and get me through my day at work. Grand Admiral Thrawn with the Islamari. A custom Mara Jade using the Padme body with the Princess Leia arms from the Archive Leia. Custom zombie stormtrooper I made. X-Wing Luke with his green saber. Kir Kanos. 2 of the Force Unleashed stormtroopers. Then we have a custom Star Killer I made with Jackson just chilling, sitting in front of him because he knows he's such a powerhouse. We have one of the Blue Guard. Can't remember. I think it's not the Imperial, but it's one of the guards. And we have Luke with the yellow jacket. Oh gosh, I don't remember that series, and I was just boasting about Legends. We have Grandmaster Luke, well, a version of Grandmaster Luke with another Mara Jade. And then we have Lobaka, not on a stand, that's why he looks so short. You can see he's standing right there. But we have Lobaka, Chewbacca's nephew. Han Solo up top with the jacket painted black. And there's that other Leia I was telling you about, but that's Jedi Leia. Then we get into the Solo kids. We have Jason and Jaina. Then there's Anakin Solo there. I need to get another orange body Cal and basically just do a body swap, use the jacket and arms and swap bodies. Then we have another Jason, but it's Darth Caedus now, using the Shadow Imperial Guard, or sorry, yeah, the Shadow Guard. Then we have a custom Kyle Katarn with his orange lightsaber, because in Legends he had an orange one as well as a blue one. And we have a custom Tenel Ka, which, if you don't know, that's Jason Solo's baby mother. I just used a Black Widow head and another Leia body. Moving back this way, we have a Grandmaster Luke Skywalker, which needs to get a robe. And then we have Ben Skywalker, the son of Luke and Mara. And that's the Legends display. Then moving down to the absolute bottom shelf of my display, we have a custom Hoth Dio I made using spackle and a wet paintbrush with water and the insulation and white paint. So we have the droid with 2 Hoth Rebel Troopers, Hoth Luke hanging there trying to reach for his lightsaber with the Wampa, and then my only Snow Trooper. I need to get more, honestly, but that's the only one I can get right now. I'm actually planning on getting the IKEA shelf that Red Wagon Dioramas uses. So I'll probably do a shelf update and get white backgrounds and all that for when I swap display cases or display shelves. Here we have my Bespin Cloud City Duel display. I'm using the Vintage Collection Carbonite Freezing Chamber, but I figure, hey, I can squeeze the 6-inch figure on there. Might as well just keep it like that for now. I think it looks fine. Obviously some damage to the platform there, but I don't know, it works. I like it. Then we have Kylo versus Rey at the bottom, that Kmart pack. Then there's my Dagobah diorama. Honestly, a lot of inspiration from Red Wagon for this one. I honestly seen this video and went on eBay and instantly bought one of those huts. But you can see there's snakes, painted the ground all a muddy color, threw some sand in there, got some rocks. Took one of the frogs from Grogu. Another one right there with the snake on top. Got some vines, some shrubbery.
Speak out.
Got the Yoda from the 2-pack there. I bought 2 of them with Luke, a custom Dagobah R2, Ghost Obi-Wan, and then the rock that Luke is pitifully attempting to lift using a paper clip to hold it up. And then also in the hut, I do have another Luke and Yoda. That's another archive Yoda with another Bespin Luke. But I'm thinking about once I get the new case, I'll turn it into the Return of the Jedi with that extra Jedi Knight Luke I had standing up there with Han and Leia. There we go. And then we have the San Diego Han I was just mentioning earlier. Haven't opened it. I'm gonna keep it in the box for now. And we have the Star Wars Funko Pops. Not really Black Series, but I figure I might as well show them off to you. Keep all the exclusives up front, then all the other ones I have in the back. Almost forgot to show these off, but we have one George Lucas Stormtrooper unboxed with a Luke lightsaber, with Anakin and Luke's lightsaber. The Skywalker saber, not Rey's. She is not a Skywalker. Then we have the Island Journey Rey handing Luke his father's saber with a downed porg. And then I do need to get some Praetorian guards, but they'll go there and I'll have Kylo and Rey face off against those with Snoke sitting there. Here's a Black Series Mandalorian helmet with the Lego Mandalorian helmet I built with the retro Spider-Man in the back. And last but not least, my A New Hope carded figures. We have Darth Vader, Obi-Wan and Chewie, Luke and Han, Leia, C-3PO and R2. We have some Dragon Ball figures. Then we have that concept series Vader and Obi-Wan that I'll probably never open, but I do want to get another Vader and take the head and try and make a Rebels Vader. Some boxes, some Funkos. Then we have the Stormtrooper, Death Squad Commando, Tusken Raider, the GameStop R5, the Jawa, Stormtrooper George Lucas, Vintage Collection Ahsoka, one of those older vintage collections. I got that Anakin because I'm honestly an Anakin fanboy, and those will probably be the only vintage collections that I pick up. And then last but not least, the Black Series Darth Vader helmet. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you stuck the whole way through, please hit the like button. Even if you didn't stick around, hit the like button. Subscribe, I really do appreciate it. A little bit about myself, I've been collecting Black Series since COVID started, so 2020, I want to say around August. I picked up my first figure. It was a Bespin Luke and an X-Wing Luke, and it kind of blew up from there. I am getting the IKEA display case that Red Wagon Diorama uses. I told you about that earlier, but I am going to get that, so I might just show a quick little update of the display after I get it in. And other than that, I really do appreciate you guys. Hit the like button and have a great rest of your day.